Why, hello, fellow Patriots, and welcome back to the Patriot Dad channel, where we can discuss current events, modern issues, and culture, all while keeping it as real as possible. Today, we're going to be reacting to Tom MacDonald's song Sober. So after learning a little bit more about Tom MacDonald's struggles in his past, thought it'd be good to react to one of the songs that he produced about those struggles. Should be interesting to see. I look forward to hearing it. I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit less satirical and humorous and probably a little more serious, but let's find out, shall we? So I do have the lyrics pulled up just to the side so that I can refer to them as we go. So let's get into it.
What up, y'all? My name's Tom. Little while back was an alcoholic. Had a mental breakdown like a year ago. Came close to put me in a coffin. Damn. After the hooker I loved. After I did all the drugs. After I finally got fired for showing up late to the job, hella tired and drunk. After the oxys, I put up my nose with my boss on the oil rigs when I was young. After my ex cut her wrists and the cops thought I stabbed her and beat me, then put me in cuffs. After I totaled my car trying to run from the cops with a kilo of coke in the trunk. After I drank till I rotted my teeth on my head, got infections in all of my gums.
Like, so far, wow. Like, that's a lot. We're not even all the way through this verse, and he's already laid out quite a few things that are definitely major struggles. Now, thank you, Tom, for sharing these with us. It's not easy to talk about the things that we've struggled in our past. He's talking about being an alcoholic, having mental breakdowns, being caught with drugs, being fired from jobs like oil rigs. Those kind of really high stress, high endurance jobs can be very tough on people. So definitely an interesting start. It is definitely nothing like Straight White Male that we reviewed on the last episode. That was much more humorous. This has a much more serious tone to it. But the message that it's trying to convey, it makes a lot of sense.
Kilo of coke in the trunk. After I drank till I rotted my teeth on my head, got infections in all of my gums. After I couldn't get hard cause the vodka and porno sedated me till I was numb. After I couldn't escape from the basement I rented and went to go live with my mom. After I cheated on people I needed and lied trying to hide from the guy that I was. Then I got sober, the madness was over. Now I am proud of the man I become. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Definitely there's a lot there in that first verse. Definitely went through a lot, but something he talked about a little bit that people don't probably talk about enough is addiction to pornography. Now, the amount of alcohol that it took to numb him to that point is probably a lot, because alcoholics can typically drink quite a bit. But any amount of pornography can be very, very detrimental to your existence. It's something that probably needs to be discussed more, because almost everybody on the planet struggles with it. But it's one of those taboo topics that we're not supposed to talk about. I think we've all been there, but it's definitely not recommended.
Then I got sober, the madness was over. Now I am proud of the man I become. Yeah. I'm finding someone that I know again. I started climbing out the hole I'm in. Fighting demons and I know I'll win. It's time for me to mend these broken wings.
And this is also one of our first introductions to Nova Rockafeller. Now, we haven't done an actual review yet of Nova's work on her own. I look forward to doing those. But it's nice to see that this song was done in collaboration with her. Because they are together, it makes a lot of sense that any struggle he's going through, she's going to be helping him with. But the lyrics that really seem to mean a lot is that he's finally someone that he knows again. Right? Like, after drowning himself in drugs, alcohol, and all the other things, and not recognizing himself anymore, once you start that recovery and starting to recognize who you know you are, like, that's a lot. But the other part of that chorus that seems to mean a lot and makes a lot of sense is that life has been hard. I know it gets better. This is a war that I'll fight forever. So the people that I've known that have dealt with addictions, it's one of those things that it's a lifelong battle. A smell, a sound, a taste, something can trigger that craving all over again. So that's something that will never 100% go away. It's not something that I completely understand, having never been addicted to drugs or alcohol in that manner. But I can only imagine it's got to be rough. So let's just keep going.
What up, y'all? My name's Madchild. I've been off to Xannies for a while now. I was waking up feeling suicidal, but I think I'm finally starting to smile now. Man, I lived a hell of a life. I've been to hell and back twice. Lost $10 million through different addictions. Don't tell me about paying the price. From penthouses with top models, hanging with strippers with pop bottles. Anxious and hiding alone in my room from the world. I was pissing in pop bottles. From chart top and being a role model to flop records and lost follows. When I cop product, got a month's worth. When I left the spot, cops followed. If you saw a photo, it was only face, cause I was 85 pounds overweight. Mental breakdown trying to catch a plane. Wasn't Madchild, I was only Shane. My puppy Lola was my only gang. Had to put my baby in a grave. I walked away from every brick I laid so I could build a new wall to keep me safe.
Wow. Okay. I've also never seen anything that Madchild's done before, but I did see in the title that this was a collaboration between Tom, him, and Nova. Holy cow. This guy obviously went through some shit. But he has lost more money to addiction than most human beings will see in a lifetime. Like, just think about that. And then to sing about the fact that he's wasn't any better off for it. He had, the top life, got penthouses, top models, but it doesn't sound like it was worth it. Like, I'm having a hard time even coming up with something to react or to say, because it's just not something that I can necessarily relate to. But man, to go through something that takes over your life in that manner, I'm just so very glad that I was raised in a manner to respect drugs more than this, right? To appreciate what they could do to my life allowed me to steer clear of them. And I feel so fortunate for having not gone down that path, because I don't have to have these kinds of struggles. I can only imagine what it's like to turn over control of your life to something to that level. That's a lot, but it's a lot to come back from. And the fact that people do speaks incredibly high of their character and what they're willing to go through and what they're willing to do to get their lives back. Because it can't be easy.
Grave. I walked away from every brick I laid so I could build a new wall to keep me safe.
I'm finding someone that I know again. I started climbing out the hole I'm in, fighting demons and I'm no way. It's time for me to mend these broken wings. Life has been hard, I know it gets better. This is a war that I'll fight forever. I have my scars, I always remember when I lost it all and never surrendered.
It's also so nice to see. Now, like, Nova and Tom have always appeared to be a very good couple, right? Like, they just look good together. But when you see them in a setting like this, in a format like this, the support of each other shows. The emotion that you can see in Madchild and Tom's faces when they're singing this, and in Nova's face, like, you can just see the emotion there. Really kind of touches you right in the feels. So far, I'm really enjoying this. It's very different from the other material that we've seen from Tom, but you can tell that it means a great deal to him.
When you fall down and the world's closing in, you can get up again, up again. Life has been hard, I know it gets better. This is a war that I'll fight forever. I have my scars, I always remember when I lost it all and never surrendered.
Wow. That was a lot. It was a lot deeper than I thought it would be. I mean, it makes sense. The topic is quite a serious one. I'm just super impressed about Tom's willingness to be open with things like this from his past, as well as Madchild, but the range of different types of feelings, emotions, and songs that Tom can come across, from complete satire to serious like this one, and still come across as so genuine, is very impressive to me. I enjoyed it a great deal, and I'm glad that I listened to it, especially now we know a little bit more about his past and where he's come from. So thank you to those of you that made it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you liked the reaction and want to see more reactions like this one, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell icon so that you can be notified when I upload new content. Please share the video with friends and family, and leave comments if you have a recommendation for a different song for a future reaction, as almost all reactions on this channel are from you, the viewers, and your recommendations for things that you think I should watch next. I have quite an extensive list to get to at this point, so thank you all very much. Take care, everyone. God bless. Bye for now, and have a Merry Christmas. Go ahead and check out one of the links on the screen now to either subscribe to the channel and see the rest of the videos of the channel, or one of the carefully selected videos that you may wish to see that YouTube has used its algorithm to select for you.